Good morning. Going live this morning as we have some coffee. What's going on with my Christmas music? It is. I've got to pin up my invite there. All the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow, one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. What fun it is to ride and sing, sleigh and song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, only one down so far. Only one down. Thank you, whoever gave me my down already. Appreciate you. Hopefully you have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Good morning, game. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Good to see you in here this morning. We're live here. It's almost 5:50 a.m. here in the Philippines. To the side there. So how are you doing this morning? Hopefully you're doing well. But we haven't shored up all of our plans for this Christmas. We still got stuff going on that I am not too aware of, as far as Christmas plans. So I'm sure the humbug police are watching everybody and making sure they're not trying to have a good time. So I'll just say that we're planning on having 1,000,000 people over, just to trigger them. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of people. Here we do a midnight, um, the Christmas Eve at midnight. We do a family gathering. So we'll probably not have it here at this house. I would probably be at another family member's house. We'll just go to it. So that's not bad, right? We'll have to pack up the car and go for a drive. Yeah. A little bit brighter in here this morning than it was yesterday morning when I did this. Turn on the Christmas tree and sit here in front of it. No game, where are you from? See your emojis there. I don't know the different writings. I'm not for sure. I don't speak good English. Okay. No problem. Thank you for being here. What what country are you from? Keep it rolling. I am up. I'm not sure. But anyways, we're in the Philippines. Philippines. I'm from the USA. We moved here to the Philippines a while back, a couple years. MMK. Hello. Good morning. Yeah, having some coffee and wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Oh, trying to get into the spirit with the holiday music. Yeah, I've been getting up kind of early um, here for a while. So instead of just goofing off, I've been getting up and doing live streams. So just to do something different. I'm just trying to make changes. but early morning today, probably tomorrow too. Let's see, today is Sunday, so we did used to go to church before all this, so we'd get up early and get ready and go to church, but we don't go to church during this. I don't like to be around a bunch of people that are scared of their own shadow. And, you know, there's a lot of rules. Yeah. We're just trying to do different things here on our channel. Try some new stuff. See if it works. If it works, if I get a large audience and a lot of people coming up on the panel and stuff, we'll keep doing it. If not, it's okay. It's all good. Yes, definitely. MMK. Yeah, I hope Christmas is a good this year. It's gonna be different. I know we usually do the day after Christmas. You do family reunion. Or that's what we've done here, and it it is not going to be normal. So it's kind of weird. That's okay. Yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And the thumbs up. I know I already got thumbs down from some Scrooge. That's okay. Gives everybody else more opportunity to give thumbs up. So, yesterday I played this playlist here, and I didn't get a copyright, so I'm playing the same playlist. I looked for non-copyright Christmas music on Spotify, and this was one of the choices. So, good morning, Philippine American couple. Hello to you guys. Brett, hello, good morning. Thank you guys for coming in. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. We got somebody hating on Santa Claus already. Give me thumbs down this morning. I don't even know why. Yeah. I could be the choir director, but I can't sing in the choir. Yeah. How are you guys doing today? How's America weather treating you? And you guys having fun? Sorry, guys. I try to hurry and drink the coffee before it gets cold. So I always keep putting it to my face. If you noticed, I got a fan on over here that will make my coffee cold on me too quick. I don't like it blazing hot, but you know, I like it. I like it warm instead of cold. No iced coffee for me. Yeah, American Philippine American couple. I seen playing out in the snow yesterday while you're drinking your hot hot chocolate, right? Building snowman. Ah, he's like, oh, that looks fun. Well, the weather is warming up. Awesome. Well, maybe awesome, but yeah, that is cool. Yeah, thank you guys for chillaxing with me this morning. No groundbreaking topics today. Yeah, drink your hot coffee and the wife plays in the snow. There you go. Well, at least you videoed her, right? Yeah. My wife used to tell me to, take the boys out in the snow to go play. I said that's a lot harder than it sounds because you got to get them all bundled up and take them out there and then bring them back before the frostbite hits. So I always took them out in the snow though. Try to build a snowman or something. There's a couple times I think when Jabez was little that the snow was really really deep and I had to go and plow it out of the driveway. I had a very my house sits way back off the road, and so my driveway was very big. So I had to plow it out of there. So I have a snow blower that we used. Don't even know if the thing still works anymore. That's how it is, man. Um, but get all that snow piled up, and you have these big mounds of snow. When the kids play in it, I remember taking him when he was little and sitting him up on a big pile of snow. Tell him to slide down on his butt off that pile. I think you got some pictures of it somewhere. But it'd be so cold that your cell phone would shut down on you. It's so cold outside. Yeah. You guys were wondering, yes, that's me in the background singing. Joke, joke. Well, it's 6 a.m. in the Philippines now. The roosters were going crazy a while ago. They were very loud. But, but it's light outside now, so maybe they're not going crazy anymore. I was trying to see who else was live before I went live this morning. I seen Jerome was live. So I don't think that this is like a normal time for him. But that's the only person that I noticed that was live that a lot of us know. I mean, of course, you got some friends all over the world, so you'll get a few of those people live. Jacob might have been live as well. So I don't know if he was doing a regular live stream or a or a silent live. I think yesterday he did a silent live. So the wife is at the Christmas party. Okay. Yeah. I totally understand, my friend. Yeah, when we were back in the States, you have a lot of those Christmas parties that it seemed like the Philippine community would put on. And it seemed like they would pick the smallest house sometimes to have the largest amount of people. I was like, yeah, we're not going to stay that long, but we'll show up. We'll show up, get the food on real quick, and get out of there before I get too claustrophobic. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Judy Fisher. Hello, hello. No problem. Okay, Judy, thank you. Merry Christmas early, and thank you for swinging by, giving us those the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Yeah, those parties are loud, especially when you have like us, we'd have a ton of kids, and now there would be a few of them that wouldn't be too bad, but most of them, there's a lot of people. They're doing karaoke and packed house, and it's cold out, so you can't just stand outside. The ones that were during the summer, and you go to those parties. As long as it's warm enough outside, you can go out and be outside, more room, and the loudness didn't get to you as bad. But some of them, they would be a lot of people doing a lot of drinking, and I'm not into that. So, I'd end up just watching people. Uh, but yeah, they had a good time at them, and see all the other Philippine community, and we we had some good friends that husband and wife were both Filipino, and we went to several of their parties. Um, he just retired, and they ended up they just moved down to Texas from Indiana. They went to Texas, so yes. Merry Christmas, Judy Fisher. Have a good meal. Have have fun making it. Too much drink equals drama. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, we didn't. Me and my wife didn't partake. I mean, I'm not telling you I don't drink anything, but I have a couple beers at home, kind of thing. But I'm not. I'm not going out to the party to get toasted, especially with the kids around. So, my uncle, he's also married to a Filipina, so they would come to the parties. My brother too. So at least I knew people um, at the parties, but they'd end up like my uncle. He didn't like all the noise and stuff, so he would do the drive by, drop his wife and kids off and cut out. Call me when you're done. I'll come grab you. The Rickster. What's happening, Rickster? I wish you knew how to use your phone so you can come up and sing with Santa. Uh, that's what you did today. I totally understand, Dave. Just drop them off and give me a call when you're done. Give me a warning. I'll drive back by. Yeah, we've been to some of the Philippine parties too, where they'd be in like a super nice house, and you're afraid to touch anything. Like, kind of crazy. But my house, the house we lived in, we would only have summertime parties where everybody was outside. We had a large, like I said, big driveway, big yard. So we'd have barbecue or, that type of thing. People could go in and use the CR or whatever, but our house was just too small for a large amount of people. But that's the benefit of living in a smaller house. You weren't expected to throw the big parties. I learned that. I used to have a very big house. Rick could tell you about that. A very large house, and we had all the parties there, and everybody was always there. People were always trying to move in, and so I learned, don't get a big house. You've been going to the Philippine parties since you were in your 20s. Okay. So you already knew, even before you got married, eh? Lisa D. Lisa D. Lisa Dynamite. Bam. Lisa, I'm wondering if those are what kind of bills are those today? They're kind of looking counterfeit. They're kind of looking like Monopoly money over here. Good morning, Lisa D. Welcome to the big show where Santa keeps it real. Santa be keeping it real over here. Yes, exactly. Yeah, my first house I bought had a big pool, and the Rickster there, um, he had to come over and we redid the pool after I bought the house, and he had to come over and help me with it. So I told him, you know, he got free swimming whenever he wanted. I said, you come help me with this pool. Um, Anytime you want to swim, you just go jump in, whether I'm home or not. The pool in Indiana, you can only run it a certain amount of time of the year. But I would never own another pool in the States. Yeah, I was dumping cash into that thing like this. All the chlorine, and every time something would go wrong, the pump went out. Need that. Boom, Lisa D coming in with the other types of money. Thank you, Lisa D. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for lighting up the screen. We always appreciate it. Yeah, I'll tell the wife she'll be tickled. She might get up here. It's 6:15 a.m. here on 5 days till Christmas. It's the 20th already here in the Philippines, so 5 days. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Never own another pool in the States. I mean, if you're rich enough and somebody else can take care of the pool all the time, it's okay to have a pool. But other than that, yeah, I would never have another pool. Yeah. So, I learned. I was young and didn't know what I was getting into when I bought the house with the pool, the first house. It it wasn't the biggest house I bought, but it was pretty good sized house. It was 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Um, and had the thing that was cool about that house. It had a dual fireplace, so it had a huge fireplace in it, and in 2 different rooms you could get to that fireplace. Um, So in my main, like the fancy living room, it had the entry to the fireplace, and then back around there, go through the kitchen and everything, go into the family room. Then you'd have the fireplace in there as well, so you could see the fireplace from 2 different rooms. One of it was done with the big rocks, and the other one was brick. So it was pretty cool. Good morning. My wife looked at me, turned around, and left. Uh, yes, definitely, Lisa D. We definitely appreciate that. Trying to finish up my coffee before it gets cold here. And Mr. Britt is lurking around. He's over here lurking. But thank you guys for coming in, hanging out with me. Whether it's full fledged watching or even in the background, I appreciate it. We're just trying to be light and joyful as we go into Christmas here. Good morning. What? Don't want me to be loud? She went and sat on the couch. She's not awake yet. It's so today is Sunday. Mercy has a lot of classes lined up for today. But we might try to get out tonight and do a little Santa Clausing. Um, so go out and find some people that need to see Santa today. I'm back. I don't know what happened to the internet there. It says it's strong, and then next thing you know, it's blinking out on me. Welcome to the Philippines. Welcome to the Philippines. Let's see. Let's do a speed check. Oh, that is not as fast as it was. 1.1, 1.1. High speed internet today. Yes, that's my phrase for over here. Every time something is goofy, I see something goofy, or you know, internet speed. I always say, "Welcome to the Philippines." They're welcoming me in. Hey, no problem. We'll see you later, Philippines American couple. Yes, thank you for hanging out with us, anyways. Yes. Lisa D, Lisa D. We are. I got that link pinned up at the top, so you can't miss it. I already know. Here's your opportunity. Not that many people's in the house. We'll talk softly. If you want to come up, let me see. So, see that right there? There's that treadmill I don't use. I tried to turn a little bit different today so everybody don't have to look at it. But you see into the kitchen here, right in there. That's the old kitchen. And it's also, there's a bathroom back there and a bedroom on the other side. And because my air conditioner is in my bedroom, that's where I've been sleeping. I've been solo. Yeah, it's hard to sleep in a room that you're hot in, right? Like, it's not too bad. It's like early morning, but when you're trying to lay down and go to sleep, that is the hardest thing for me to do personally. Try to go to sleep when I'm hot, and it takes quite a bit to cool down. I seen a blinking light back over here, and I was wondering what the world is that, but it's getting a reflection from one bulb from the tree. I don't see the whole tree. I just see one light blinking back here. What is that? What is back there about to blow up? Get the blinking lights going. I did. I did make it over to. Hey, Brad, thank you for sharing this out. Did make it over to Philippines on Demand's live stream. One of his live streams yesterday. I think he had 3, so I made it to one of them. I was talking to him on Messenger. I said, "Go ahead and go live, but I'm at to eat dinner, and then I can come." Dinner was almost done, and so I was waiting to eat before I really got. It's kind of hard if you're trying to type and with trying to eat and try to type. Here, my hands get too messy. I don't pack and pick like a lot of Filipinos do, but Filipinos still some of their food get nice and messy. I had last night for dinner. I had like beef ribs and rice, and then I had banana bread cake or something. something like that. Well, there's the first pot of coffee down. Yeah, it's all done. We'll switch over to water now. I don't think I want to put too much coffee in. How many classes you got today? Brett, if you want to come up and sing, feel free. Brett's like, I'm not coming up and singing nothing. Maybe he wants to come up and sing some Christmas music. Well, you know. I'm going to try to do a full-fledged where I wear my Santa outfit. I'll try to do a live stream, and I might do two, for not that long of a period of time, but that way I can get kids to come up, you know, people to bring their kids. Last year they we had one where, you know, people had their kids, and they would tell me the name, and I would say the name of the kid, and it was tickling some kids to death. We were able to talk to Santa Claus, and Santa Claus was talking back to them, kind of thing. So we may do that again. So yeah, I'm playing the same music I did from yesterday. It's at that Spotify. It's no copyright Christmas music. As you hear, that's Frank Sinatra there. And I didn't get a hit yet on my yesterday's live stream, so I'm hoping that again I won't get a hit. Sometimes they list something as not copyrighted, but then you come back and they're trying to hit you with it. So that's a weird spot right there. It's really dark. Like the rest of my chin is turning gray, but I got a dark spot. No, that's not food. Sorry, guys. This may be the way the light is hitting, making it look dark. You know, as having a beard, you got to watch for that stuff. Like, is that breakfast that I got? Or is that my dinner from last night? Is that in my beard there? Just being honest. What us beard people look for. Every time we look in the mirror, that's what we're checking. Do I got any food in there? My my beard is getting so light, you know, with the gray here, and then it's still so dark here. Kind of funny to see it there. So it looks like I got a big beard right here and nowhere else. It's so light, but it's full, people. I promise. It's not a fake one. Uh, but yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Ooh, Silent Night. Lisa D, if you want to come up and sing Silent Night, come on. I'm just messing. Wonder what happened to the Rickster there. Unless he lost his signal. H2H, how to Hawaiian. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Nothing nothing much is up here except for me. Yes, Lisa D. Come on up and sing. Yeah, we're just early morning. Let's see, it's 6:30 a.m. now. I've been switching up my schedule a little bit, trying to go to bed earlier, and so far, it's been working out, getting getting to bed early, and then getting up early. But I try to take a break in the middle there. Take me a little nap sometime or another during the day. When you're so hot all the time, it's easy to take a nap. You get cooled down, slow down a little bit, bam, you're out. So POD was roasting me. It's all good. It's all good. He said, I know he was saying I was a flip flopper. I think he had about 6 live streams yesterday. He had he did what 3 or 4 of them on YouTube, and then a couple on his Facebook. Like he was in a talkative mood. He's drinking too much Coke or something, or snorting it, or drinking it, or something. Scoot B, what's happening? What's happening? I know Scoot was when I was in his live stream yesterday. Scoot kept giving it to him. Uh, so I thought that was funny. Uh, yeah, I stayed. I stayed on his last night. His on his last one that he was doing. I think it was around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock here. So he kept talking about leaving. So I finally left. I don't know if he said he was going for 45 minutes at one point. He told his wife, and at about the hour and 45 minutes, I was laughing at him still. So so I thought that was. It's always funny to hear him. He always puts a small time frame on what he's doing. I'm only going to be on here for 20 minutes, and it's like 2 hours later he's still going. Yes. Is that a flipper or a fluffer? And which way are you calling it? He said I'm a flip flopper. I told him I was a flip flopper because I wear flip flops now. I didn't used to like flip flops, but I live in the Philippines now. I wear them all the time. I rarely put on a pair of shoes here. Yes, that's exactly right. H2H. He was drinking too much of that Coke. Yeah. So yeah, he had all that sugar in him. He was he was being windy. So yeah, I was uh I was waiting for the April that April person that comes into his chat. Usually they come in there to beg people for money, so I was ready with my hammer to smack them down. But they were nice and calm yesterday, and they didn't ask anybody for anything. So calm vibes with Miss JoJo. Welcome, welcome. It's my new friend, everybody. Miss JoJo. I've been checking out the videos. I was watching a few of them yesterday. One of the places looked like a place I had been to here in the Philippines. They had a music with the like beach, and only thing different was it was like a sailboat or something. And those type of boats I don't see here in the Philippines. Not saying they're not around, I just don't see them. Yeah, yeah. His 20 minutes is about 2 hours. That's a good time frame. So I think I think he can do. I think he can do this 8 hours. He's talking about he can't do the 8 hour live stream. But I think he's got it. just he just maybe take one little break in there to go to the CR, refill his coke. I think he's got it. I think he's gonna be like, man, I should do 8 hour. I should do 8 hour stream more often. Uh, when I'm in the PPI, I like to still wear long pants and boots. Yeah, I don't like I can't remember the last time I had a pair of pants on. Um, I just sweat too much. Yeah, and I didn't even bring any boots. I brought some like those tennis shoe trek kind of shoes or whatever, but I've never even worn them. So there's been a couple times I wish I had my boots like out at the farm, but I'm not gonna try to find some here to buy and have laying around the house for stuff to crawl inside of when I never wear them. That's right. I am a regulator with that hammer. Put the smack down. I'm not afraid to use it. Somebody give me a moderator deal on their channel. If somebody comes in and start like crazy, I'll just use it. I don't care. I'll put them in timeout or whatever. Do that, that little timeout deal. I'll give them chances. But the other day, the April just kept coming back, asking everybody for money and begging for stuff. I was like, no one wants to see that mess. He said they're a juvenile here in the Philippines, so what POD said. So I try to take it light on them, because they don't know, but don't want to mess up the whole show or somebody there begging you. It's like trying to get each person's attention instead of trying to have them come and come to his channel and sub to him or something. He was like, I need this, I need that. I'm trying to be a vlogger. I need a camera, or I forget what all he was asking for. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly right. Just go with him. He'll keep going and going and going. So it's an army thing. I see. Yeah, the Cobras and the other. Yeah, I definitely understand that, and it's what people are used to. I'm a person. I kind of never thought I'd move to like this warm of a place because I always stay so warm. In Indiana, I wore shorts until it got down into the. It had to be in the near freezing before I would uh, not wear shorts anymore. So I worked outside at FedEx at the time. So Yeah. So the Bills are killing the Broncos. Bills got a pretty good team this year, but we all know about the Bills of the past. But Polian, who built the Bills back in the day, came over and built the Colts during the Manning years. So we actually won Super Bowl. Well, won one, lost one. All right, Brett. Thank you for keep hanging out with us. Appreciate you sharing us out too, Brett. And Brett shares you out. There's, you know, he's got what 90 million subs, so a lot of people see it. That is it. They're always a bridesmaid and never the bride. Oh yes. Now, I'm not saying, hey, how to wine. I'm not saying I wear some Daisy Dukes. My shorts usually go down to my knees or past. Might as well wear some bands, huh? Depends on how much stuff I got in my pockets. You know, I wear the cargo shorts. So you got all these pockets. And here I usually keep all kinds of extra stuff in my side pouches, my saddle bags. Where you see PODs carrying that man purse around, Merce, and I haven't carried one yet. I just have a lot of pockets. I put everything in. That's what the lady boys like about you. Is that what Scoot is talking about? Sean, good morning. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Yes. Got a little Santa music going in the background. And hopefully, again, I didn't get a copyright for it yesterday, so I'm trying to play the same one. Hopefully, the same thing occurs that I don't get hit. I wouldn't see how they would copyright some of these songs. You know, they're old traditional songs. So you wear the same type of pants. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Only place that I really get the bug bites is right there by the ankle, and I get a lot of ant bites on my feet from wearing slippers, flip flops. Yeah, get get kind of used to whatever you know what the locals are doing. that's kind of what I do. Except for I don't wear my underwear outside as shorts. That's what a lot of Filipinos do here. I'm like, they're walking down the street and they got their boxers on. I'm like, what in the get down is that? I need to start videoing them when I see them out and they got boxers on and they're just wearing it like it's normal. So I told Mercy one day, I said, man, I think that guy's got my underwear on right there because it was like the same pattern that I had some boxers that looked like, except of course much smaller. Mm, yeah. That that's right, H2H. Everybody needs love. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Ooh, been here an hour already. Baboosh. The sun's done up, or at least it's daylight out, anyways. I don't know about if the sun's out there or not. I hear a few roosters still going, but yeah, this area right here is not even a farm area. So, but you got all the roosters here and there. They heard me talking about them. I have a little car park place out here with like the carport deal, and we'll get. I've seen several times um, having chickens, roosters, whatever up on top of that thing. We don't even have any here at the house. What the hell are these things coming from? They're like flying around. They're walking the they're walking the walls and getting up to the highest point. Think they're trying to jump off or something to see if they can fly, or I don't know what they're doing. Uh, But but the other day at the birthday party, I don't know if you guys heard me talk about it, but up in the attic area, we had cats up there fighting, you know, and knocked out one of my lights in here. I still haven't gotten up there and fixed it yet. In the kitchen, one of the sunk-in lights, the cat they hit it and it knocked it out, so it's just like swinging loose. So I got to get up there and fix it. But the problem is, we took the ladder to the farm, and so I got to go out there and maybe get the ladder. I don't know. We'll see. I'm afraid to climb up in one of these chairs. You know, I know I'm slim and everything, but I don't know if the chair can take it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. I'm not trying to use one of the homemade ladders. Some of them look kind of janky. Yeah, I was at the store trying to buy a ladder too. Like I was trying to find a ladder that I could actually use, and the salesperson was like, "Yeah, this ladder will hold you." And on the ladder, it was saying weight limit. You know, it said kilos and it said pounds. It said 150-pound weight limit, and he's like, "Oh, this will hold you." I was like, uh, "Yeah, 150. That was me in high school. What are you talking about?" I'm quite a bit heavier than that. He said, "Oh, two of us will get on it." I said, "Yeah, I'm about three or four Filipinos." And then being on the same step, all that weight. FL Woods 1. Hello, hello. Welcome. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, it's 6:49 a.m. here in the wonderful Mindanao, Philippines. Yeah. The bamboo homemade one. Am I back? Am I back? Welcome to the Philippines, where the internet is so good and reliable. My internet just went out. Usually I have 2 or 3 backup plans, but this morning I can't get them to work other than this one. It said this one right now is saying it's at 1.1 Mbps. That's how we do. Getting up late for a bike ride. Okay. Oh yeah, SM visited and stayed late night. Okay. Yes, that is how to align. I see so much stuff that OSHA would not approve of here in the Philippines. Um, it's kind of funny, when you're watching um, them use, they're running wires, and they got this huge amount of wires that they run on the post or whatever. They're up there running them, and they're using metal ladders that they lean against the wires and climb up onto the ladder. I've done a video of it before, and just watched them, and like no one's gotten barbecued lately. Is that why you guys are still doing that? Oh, it's safe. All right. I'm pretty sure one of those wires there is a power wire, so there are a few of them. Yeah. But yeah, they do some kind of crazy stuff. Sometimes you'll see the bamboo scaffolding when they're building a wall or something. They'll have that bamboo scaffold that is not put together all that well. They're climbing all over it. So, well, carrying bricks up on top of it. Yeah, it's all good. Of course, they're all wearing slippers when they're out there working. See, I see welding, and they got slippers on. Like, that's pretty cool. So you get that big burn on the top of your foot a few times, huh? I guess that's how they learn what they're doing a lot quicker. Burn up their feet. Yeah, the bamboo is better than the steel ones in the U.S. Yeah, I imagine if they put them together right, that they could be, because the bamboo is pretty stiff, but some of them that just looks like they just put a notch in the bamboo and then just stick it in there, and like you said, maybe wrap the plastic around it to keep it in place. Good morning, good evening, Big Tim, One Man Army. Welcome. Good to see you. But no one can tell he's a Seahawks fan, huh? Yeah. I don't like the Seahawks. No, they're fine. Seahawks, being in a different division than my Colts, I don't sweat them too bad. We don't play them enough to sweat them every once in a while. I work for utilities. Safer is a priority for us. Yeah. Yeah, he was on a scooter. Yeah, you'll see some amazing stuff. And I try, if I can, like I'm driving around, and when I see something crazy, I'll try to get a video or a picture or something of it and share with everybody. What I'll do a lot of is, I'll get a picture of it and or a small video clip, and I'll put it at the beginning of some of my videos I post. So you might see my video. It's about I don't know, pigs on the farm or something. But at the beginning of it will be a video clip of something crazy I seen uh, before before the actual video intake or whatever. I always like how you have the flags hanging off the back if it's a long haul, like if you're carrying stuff too long back in the States, put the flag and it hangs off the back of the truck a little bit. Here, it's they'll put that stuff on a tricycle and drag it, and it's they're dragging it down the road, and it's swaying back and forth, just tearing up the concrete. Like, there you go. Wow. So you got Japan houses that built without pegs or nails, huh? Yeah, no, I've been to Japan a few times, but I never got into the deep into the cities. I didn't stay there a long period. Obviously, vacation or that type of deal, and so I didn't get to see some of that traditional stuff. My nephew's over there, stationed there now. I was gonna go visit him before all this stuff. Michael, hello, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, thank you for coming by and visiting with us this early morning. Well, it's not quite as early. We're into the 7 o'clock hour here in the Philippines. He was riding a scooter on the wires. Maybe that's a maybe. Yeah, yeah. I when I was down at PODs there in Davao, a big storm came, and we were driving out of his neighborhood. And on the way out of his neighborhood, um, a storm took down a tree. The tree fell over and took down this huge amount of power wires and stuff. And it was all laying out in the street. And we pulled right up on it when it just had happened. I mean, it wasn't even raining when we left his house. And time we got just circled around, got out of his neighborhood and onto the main road, it already that storm came, knocked down that tree, knocked down that power wires, and stuff was popping and cracking, and the electricity was it looked like a fireworks show, and it was shooting those wires. One of the wires hit the front of my car. It looked like my license plate in the front was bent, um, and I didn't know why it was bent. And I think that power wire hit it with such a force that it smacked it and bent that and kind of bent up the that front license plate. It's kind of crazy. Bruce Davis, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few bucket trucks here, but I've never seen a bucket scooter yet. Not saying they don't have them. Yeah, I've seen the local technicians that try to come to your house and put cable or run cable or internet or whatever. It's I see them doing it, and they'll be on scooter with a little ladder that they're towing around. So I've seen them, but so you lived there 18 months. Cool. Yeah, I think the only thing that ever bothered me in Japan when I was there visiting, it's hard for me um, to get used to that driving on the wrong side of the road. When it's on that side of the road driving, I don't try to rent no car. I'll just take taxis and bus or whatever they got. That driving on the wrong side of the road stuff is just more than I can handle. Maybe if I lived there for a while, I could get used to it. But Bruce shouting everybody out. Bruce, I did a video here a while back about a generators and what they cost. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what the larger one cost, but I got a video. It just says cost of generators in the Philippines. It's been about 4 months ago when I made it, so and I slept since then. We were considering buying a generator for the farm if we were going to stay there full time, and we had a generator at the farm. However, it needed to be worked on, and so we didn't make that plunge to buy one at the time. We didn't want to invest in it if we're not going to be there. And when they're so large, you can't just pick them up and take them with you. So yeah, we never pulled the trigger, and we stay in between so many different houses that whether we're staying here in Koronadal at the farm or down in Davao, we're in between them. Yeah. Yeah, they got some very generic generators here, and then they got some really good ones. And you just gotta really shop around to see what you're getting. Scoop B said he paid 5,500 for his generator, but it is a 50A 50K kilowatt. Is that what it is? Kilowatt one. So that's a big boy right there. Yeah, I seen some of the bigger ones. There was a carnival in town. They had pull along generator, uh, one of the big boys. And other than that, I've only seen them at like a really big construction site where they're maybe building a bridge or something to that effect. You don't see them out and about like you did in the Philippines or in America. You know, I worked for FedEx at the airport, so we had tons of those portable generators and power lights, and I forget what they called them that you hooked up to the airplane, but they're like a big generator. Just plug the airplane into it pretty much while it's sitting there on the ramp, and yeah. Well, again, thank you guys all for joining in today and having having a good time with us. We just trying to change up a few things and trying new things. You know, get up if when I get up early, just do a little live stream while I'm having coffee, and you know, not going to be the biggest, greatest show ever, nothing like that. Just get in here and talk to people and have an open chat kind of deal. Try to take our minds off of everything that goes on in the world right now and get away from all that mess. I'm sure there's a lot of channels that you can go to talk about all that stuff. That's all they talk about. So it was a 6-cylinder diesel one, yeah. That is similar to the one that they have at the farm right now. It was made from a diesel engine, but I didn't. Being that it was at the farm, I couldn't find anybody to come and check it out for me. And I don't know enough about engines and how everything works, and I didn't want to try to like throw some diesel fuel in there and try to fire it up. My father-in-law said he had bought it and they put it there and never had used it, and you know it was kind of out on the back porch there, so I didn't want to just try to fire it up myself and you know blow it up. But it was a big, you know, diesel engine generator. Lisa D is still in the building. There she is. I think she's agreeing with me. Glad I got somebody to agree with me sometimes, Lisa D. Yeah, the solar panels. Yeah, we were thought about looking into those, and but I put a stop to it for now. The budget's not wanting me to buy any panels, but we do have what we do right now is we have a battery backup deal, but it will run the laptop, a couple lights, and maybe my wife's Wi-Fi deal. So when she's doing a class, she can plug into the backup battery and use it for that class. You know, it's gonna last a couple hours. APUs, yeah, there you go. But thank you, Lisa D. We try to keep it positive. There's so many negatives out there. Why? Who wants to watch that stuff? Like I tell my wife, she likes the drama programs and stuff. She really likes the Korean drama, and I tell her, you watch that stuff, and then you start you start interacting in your personal life with it. You see, drama is fun. It's highs and lows, and then you start acting like that in your real life. So I try to watch comedies. I want to laugh. I don't want to bring the drama. So so you got another 25 kilowatts panel. Cool. Now, Scooby, how close to a supplier are you here? Like where you can buy that type of deal? I mean, we only got in this town we have a City Hardware, and that's about the only place that I can find anything. But it's very limited. Mike, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Is that your picture there? Is that what Ohio is looking like right now? I'm just joking. I was on your videos last night with the snow. I know you love the snow there in Ohio, right? I always tell everybody how much I miss the snow. Not yet. Maybe in a few years. If I go a few years and don't go back to the states um, at any time to visit or to live or whatever, then I might. Maybe I'll miss snow. I miss the fall of the year. I will admit to that. But I do not miss the snow yet. Okay, I see. So you just have it shipped here to the Philippines? That's cool. You do they as far as taxation on shipping stuff into the Philippines? One of the reasons I didn't ship a container over here. Um, well, so you got a container. I was worried about how much my taxes would end up costing me, and because I was going to ship furniture and clothing, and I was just going to get us a container, fill it up full of stuff, and ship it over. And as I looked into that more and more, I got scared of the taxes. Um, that the Philippines customs would throw on your goods, and kind of scared me away from it. Where it wouldn't be that bad of a cost. As long as I'm putting stuff in there that I already had, and not trying to buy new stuff and ship it over. Um, but I just thought that for myself at that point, I couldn't see the value in it for us. Um, okay, yeah, that's what I did not have, Scooby. If you are married and have a 13A, you can ship one time free container. Okay, yeah, I did not have the 13A, and I still don't. Um, so we're still up in the air with our visa project for me being here. H2H says he's only experienced snow one time in his life. Where were you at, H2H, that you had the snow? Yeah, we're still debating on visas, what we're gonna do and stuff. But I have to toward the end of February to make a decision. So I'm just trying to see what happens between now and then before I make any decision. I checked into 13A and I can't get it in time before then. I need. They're saying it's about a 5 month process right now to get the 13A. So I didn't even apply for it yet. So you were in Chinatown, right? Not Chicago. Uh, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, it's in Chicago. You get the double effect there. Um, Being by the Great Lake there, you get that wind coming off that Great Lake and mixed with the snow. I don't like it. I don't like it. The experience. It's cold enough without having that big lake blowing on you. Yeah, I've been in Chicago, and you drive along the lake. I forget what interstate that is, but you're driving along through there, and the buildings that are across the road are like frozen, and they have like layers of ice on the building. I'm like, who in the SmackDown would want to live in those buildings with all that ice on it? I mean, that it would be crazy. It's a beautiful view at the during the summer. They probably get people to move in there during the summer. Look at this view; it's amazing. But as soon as it starts freezing up there, the wind blows, and it's like just the building is nothing but ice. It's like something you see out of a Superman movie. Like, man, that is crazy. And then also the big sheets of ice from the lake that the tide or whatever will wash up and lay up on the banks of the lake. There is kind of amazing to see. I think I got in one of my videos, uh, one of the first ones we did, uh, when I had one of our trips to Chicago. I videoed some of that. Mercy went to the Philippines consul there in Chicago, and me and the boys went and played around at the park there next to the lake, and went down to the lakeside, and it wasn't like it was cold out, um, but they still had those big sheets of ice just laying around everywhere. Chinatown in Chicago is cool. Yeah, I've never went into Chinatown in Chicago. Every time we go to Chicago, my wife is more worried about going to the Philippine places. Am I back? Sorry about the disconnect every few minutes here. H2H, I thought you were going to work. You headed off to work there, H2H? Well, guys, I think I'm going to start shutting this down because of the internet being so great. I think I'm going to keep having problems as more and more people get up and get online. My internet's going to go lower and lower. And right now, I only got the one, the one internet going. Dad, hello, hello, everybody. This is my father. He is in the States there. And good morning. It's evening here, or evening there. Yeah, Scooby, we'll see you next time. Probably over on PODs so we can hound them. Dad, I need to talk to you here pretty soon. So I might be giving you a call later. Maybe today or tomorrow. And if Brian's around, my brother, if he's around, I'd like to talk to him as well. So maybe if you guys are same place, same time, we'll uh, we'll have a talkie. Uh, just got here. We stayed on to see what was going on. Yeah, we was trying to get Lisa D on the panel to sing, but she ain't having it yet. We can just get the fake Lisa D to come up. Dad, yeah, well, I'll try to get a hold of you guys here maybe in a little bit. I got to work on my internet. It is bad this morning, so I'm not even. So I don't even know. Once Mercy gets up, she might load the phone or something to that effect where I can call you and we'll have a talk. Nothing, nothing too crazy or anything. J3, welcome, welcome. Joe&Jeanie Journey. Just got my notice. Well, that was YouTube is right on time. They gave it to you quickly. It's only been an hour and 40 minutes. Uh, Lisa D, we'll get her up here singing again pretty soon. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off of here before my internet crashes all the way. Even though we keep getting a lot of different, a lot of different people coming up. Avery might be coming to the Philippines January, February. Awesome. That's my nephew Avery. He's stationed in Japan and he's been to the Philippines already a few times since he's been there. But we always want to run into him, find out if he's coming to our area, and then before everything got locked down, we were gonna go and try to visit him where he was, but he was on a special mission, so we couldn't. Welcome in, B-Town. Hello, hello. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. We're ending up. It's early morning here. I live in the Philippines, but it's early morning here, and my internet's going bad on me. So I'm going to end up, but we'll be back maybe later or something. Never know with us. We just jump on when we can. But I'll probably be back on tomorrow morning about the same time. But appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us, and hopefully we're connected already. And if not, uh, please hit up one of my videos and leave a mark, and I'll come and do the same. We're good for that. All right, J3. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Lisa D. Thank you very much again for the blessing. You're such a blessing to our family. We appreciate you. Yeah. Looks like my notice finally went out a few minutes ago. Lee 73, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you guys for all hanging out with us this morning as we had our morning coffee and listened to some Christmas music here in the background. But tomorrow we'll probably be on at the same time. But for today, we're out of here. Lisa D, we'll see you next time. All right, guys. Hey, remember, have a Merry Christmas. Be a delight in somebody else's life. It's easy to be mean to people. It takes some effort to be nice, right? So remember, give out some joy, even if you're not getting any. Bless somebody. Bye, guys, ladies and gentlemen.